okayfm 101.7.
Miami Larry Dogbey, editor, Emma Herald newspaper. Larry, me watching.
I'm Joseph.
Now, but all day.
I'm going also.
Have you been come up?
Now, also, overemploy me over.
Now, what an employer about also be any ho.
Oh, we are sure.
There he seen you.
My inquiry. We are Oka. We need the independent verification.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm sure that you are a man of integrity.
The integrity doesn't come with money.
Aside that, we can also applaud you for all the work you do.
Thank you.
So, no, but integrity has shown. Integrity is money.
It's money, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the statement the president issued?
No. And the bill mattress say at a love letter. What they plan say at the who's also at the end of the day, no.
Yeah.
Well, the woman will be exonerated of all the things said about her.
Yeah, also, I mean, her integrity will be established.
It means he say, be any papa no nim scano the entire scano e won ho.
When them someone in Momo,
To be a scano, I did not walk while you could be community at the idea, sir, and your face.
What of it?
A be a scano, a koya debi, and a diama mamma said, Sisi Giko to now walk while I walk with him.
Well.
Now, my name is a question. So, why was the chronology of events are leading to baby a baby druya? Within a span of 4 months. Now, year to the tune of about 1 million a film, 300,000 euro, and so film now a specified amount of dollars and cities. A film will be any paconi.
But there's something as a young I drink also here. And it's according to the police we charge sheets no. Say one of the ladies built a 3-bedroom house out of the stolen money. What you have here? What's his 3-bedroom house? I mean, building a 3-bedroom house. Auto assassin or maybe our plans. She got with mason. She got carpenters. All the other things that could be
roofing, better tiles.
Thank you.
As she said, windows, electricals, as she said, fittings, as she said, at a wall, Jesus.
Yeah, so that means they say, and yet, idea homovia just within a space of 4 months. You get what I'm saying? It went beyond that. Because Kwame, I don't know, educate me when I will sit down there. But 4 months, yet to me way and so on. As a sikano egu hobe bre na omu yi no na mame no ho so omu yi anansa ne kunu no ho no se omu yi
ebia omu arranging in such a way say bia omu ba na I say ye to ball egu garbage egu ball mu no yes say me ato agum
yeah and see so I'm saying that within 4 months let's when the money got missing when that house was built according to police reports you know omo call tamale e current here dying ebi mo so start to fie ebi mo kwa to cars ebi mo ye nyoma bebre and other things within 4 months you know I think they went beyond that.
It went beyond that.
Yes, it went beyond that. So I think that and American say as a scandal go bebre na omo yi no na o maybe she kept bringing back bringing back some. So as I didn't know to be brave.
Wow.
What you say? So let's say, oh mango or fee. ebia mango no etito form no be ababefa. And then you also no krama for it to bebre, but you don't think that. And as I drink also say way ebi mo ebia mango. I think that is what happened this.
Now, sir,
but mama say no no kwa.
Sir.
Oh, I mean I love them.
And go for days, oh.
Oh, I'm out for bebre.
Internet is $1 na. E wona kwa twie na ye brese benya bi to fund other capital projects ni ade no e kodi egofo fie.
Yeah, obi dey kura ni fie ba ko shi ma he had to relocate to another one. You know, and then the claim they said house boys be na omovia we no na they set fire to the house.
Na adena woman one per vote be amfeng man do so say vote cannot contain such a quantity of money.
Also at this stage, you know, we are just dealing with what the police have told us through the what they have placed before the court. What you are here. So we are only dealing with that particular what the details of what is before the court. If you are many and as others might want to go behind what is before the court and know exactly what happened. And the issue of your and I said the arrangement in the room what you here. And then Ebiana Sikano Dawson Sikano were in a particular room and and then they had to do what they had to do. But I'm picking up some details there. I mean there's more to the story than we talked.
Oh, okay. Now I'm asking a question, say. One. Says Sikano. It is woman who let me approve receipt of them.
Kwame, this is where the thing is. Well, all this is you don't we are sure. So that is this is where the president should have said, do you know something? I'm putting up a friend saying, let's say a 4 or 5 member committee. Okay, of Iyoko, GRA, which other one? Let's say even the Special Prosecutor's Office, the CPI, and many others. You have an independent body in there, as in the Ghana Integrity, and then SHRAD, all those other institutions and so on. And says, listen, this is a 6-member, 7-member committee. Let's investigate the source of this money. Whether it was a bribe, we want to know. Where it came from as a gift, we want to know. I mean, why would the person give you that gift? We want to know. Set it up, open it up, let all of us know.
MC for Amasamai.
Yeah.
Honorable Wilkinson, now what can UTV? Critical issues to say. It may be companies now or contracts, no.
Yeah.
Or be now say might be a mammy a year funeral donation. Bet me man be about $2 million as funeral donation. And maybe I be a phone issue and tell them say, oh, see, they got to now they trust up. Was it better nice, sir?
If you are different donation, he mentioned if the Mamino contract being a amount for Babadana, and so he said that one as well.
Yeah.
So maybe let's find out. The contract now, yeah, man, yeah, won't bring a gift and that they hide it behind funeral donation. And today be on in now, all you say, Busia, Obie Busia Mohna. Do you understand? So that people could come, contractors could come and hide their bribe and I say gift money around that. You know, such talks. Such talks don't boost confidence in public officials. You give me an indication, say, listen, that is what you've been doing, and that when you give out jobs to contractors, no, almost bro, sika, and that they hide it behind funeral donation. Do you think under Jerry Rollins you talk like this and go scot free?
No.
He will slap you.
But per the letter, we will cite him.
Under Akufo Addo, you can talk like that. You can talk like that because even the president in his own statement, I mean, look at the statement the president issued.
Oh, there be any say Ginidi. Say there can be nothing untoward.
Mommy, and listen, you had promised. Listen, you are incorruptible. You are incorruptible. That is what you told us. That is what you campaigned on. That is what brought you into office. You had labeled Mahama as the most corrupt president this country had ever seen. And you had called yourself a human rights lawyer. Listen, you can't detach human rights from corruption. Do you understand? You had even said, certain projects that Mahama awarded, they were all based on corruption. Do you get it? So with you, when you smell it, what's the sense in now would you make her? But then this whole thing, this embarrassment.
But say your crime, so
let me finish.
Okay.
So then the person had, this statement, everybody was calling. The people who voted for you, the taxpayers, were calling, said the lady should resign. In your acceptance of her resignation, you tell us, listen, you believe in the lady's integrity, and that at the end of the day, you know that her integrity will be established. By who? In any case, in that same statement, you did not tell us, listen, you have ordered institution A, institution B.
Hannah maybe collaborate with the can say. Maybe where he sits as the president of the republic, onim sikano abosie. Entina what can say at the end of it, the woman will be
I agree with you, but you see, let's go with your argument. Okay, Kwame. The president is not there because it's a monarchy. Do you understand? He was voted for to be the leader of this country. He is holding the position for and on behalf of Ghanaians. He put himself up for an election that he was voted for. He's representing a political party that will go, next year with a candidate saying, listen, they want to be voted for into office again. So some of these things, put call public credibility into you. Public confidence in jeopardy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
People's confidence in the governance of this country, in the political system that we have, the democracy that we have. That is what we are talking about. So you, the president, you have to open the whole thing up for transparency. You don't applaud the lady. Open some man and say, listen, I'm happy say you are out there to protect the integrity of my the image. Read the thing carefully. The image of my government. You want to do that. So that means that at every point in time, his image is at stake. The image of the government is at stake. But that image will be better protected. And I said,
because
the space for investigation.
Larry.
Yes, sir.
The case of Dogbey, former deputy finance minister, I'm not supposed anybody. One directed office of the special prosecutor to look into the matter as the grammatis were we are or the court. But when I don't want for that loud silence on from the Nkrofoa as something to an amount I was saying.
That's Nkrofoa, a president will give the direction, and he's giving you the direction, sir. He's going to clear the lady.
Special prosecutor will hear president in directive beer.
No, but even in the case of Dogbey in the case of Dogbey, I hear say it was Dr. Baumia who issued a statement, the vice president, saying, listen, everything has to be investigated for his image to be cleaned up. And so the president in sacking Edubuahi also, reiterated, something, that this whole thing has, the matter has been handed over to the special prosecutor to deal with for investigation. I think let's go back to the statements that were issued. First, Dr. Baumia's statement, and after the video now, and that's Dr. Baumia's statement, and then the president's statement subsequently. So at that point, I think that the president didn't have any choice. But in this particular matter, the man says that he's applauding the lady of both Tema Mano. Say, and Titi, thumbs up. Why are there? Say, what dream me home? Say, government, in image, and see what they coffee. However, maybe Judy, Nyama for Bekendiano, do you think that any sign that useful, GRA and all those things, if they are to investigate this thing, do you know what will happen? They will want to ensure that the president's integrity is established. Sorry, you get it? Because they can't go against that. The one moment they went against that, it would be like you are insulting the president. President saw Jimaminidi because only no. Only na Bobra fine. They have been ministers in President Kufuor's government. And so the very moment you as an institution is going against that investigation, you are putting the president.
Is it not also a fact that the president can, said she's indeed a woman of integrity, because I trust say, dear Cecilia.
Dear day.
Cecilia.
Cecilia no crano. Okay, let me just finish up.
Cecilia no day.
Cecilia no, are we dealing with CECE, CECI?
Titidia no enkuna nedia musumu spell no kwani de masa sanete
let us know akwa bebre signatures no so akwa bebre
and what dey aba wo say doubts over sanitation ministers voluntary resignation. President applauded and praised her integrity but silent on tracing the source of funds.
Yes,
then the president can funds as if source no free.
But sir, he's the one. Sir, listen. Let's say we believe in antithesis anyway, in integrity. But the only way you can establish that integrity is open up the thing for investigation. Let all of us know that this money, this is the source that it came from. She had sold a house, let's say somewhere else, and she sold it at $1 million. Property guys will come and establish that indeed this house, is supposed to cost $1 million. And then she says, Tony Nyoimbi way, Bantama, and that they cost 300,000 euros. And that the CD way, a friend saying, with your mango full. And so it is out of the harvesting of the mango, and on your Sika way. That is how you help the system. That is how you establish the person you love's integrity. You don't live in Vatican outside the country and tell us, you applaud the lady and that you believe in her integrity and that at the end of the day, her integrity will be established. Now, on the bit about handwritings, look at the first letter that she issued, the 21st one. Okay, and then the 22nd one. Signatures, are they the same?
Yeah. Okay, different room.
Thank you. Share handwritings, dates,
Where are 22nd?
Yes.
21st.
Yes. There's one that has a blue ink and then there's another one that has a black ink.
Mm-hmm.
The blue and black, they are two different signatures, aren't they?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, the handwriting, in dates,
Yeah. Okay.
Two, And look at the 7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on those two letters again, she check the way Cecilia was spelled on the letterhead. It was far right corner, top. Have you noticed the spelling of Cecilia? Listen, this is a lady who had schooled here, Echo Legon. Echo, I think she did a course in Canada, and then she also did a course in, I think, Oslo. Where is Oslo? Norway.
Norway is Oslo.
Exactly. And she's spelling her name like that. The Cecilia is different. The Cecilia on the top is different from the Cecilia down.
Baba,
in one instance, she added Miss to her name. In another instance, she didn't add the Miss. The font size of the letter or the two letters are also different if you watch them carefully. Who did she really resign, or somebody sat somewhere and wrote this letter for her? And because it's too embarrassing to you, Kwame, I mean, we just have to live with it. Do you understand? Because in one instance she told us, listen, account now amount for bono, and yes sir. And that there are discrepancies in whatever, inconsistencies in whatever has been reported.
And I want for also the enemy. Now,
yeah. I'm not saying the enemy.
Now,
hello, sir.
The resignation is grounded in what? Reasons. Ask them, who didn't tell us who resign. Why?
Well, I don't know.
And maybe or sitting, baby. Say, no,
or say, as president, or say, she doesn't want this whole thing to divert attention from the president's agenda.
And you better divert, Papa.
And that she wants to protect the image of the government. That is what the letter is saying. And then the president said, okay, I applaud you. Where do you home? I mean, sure, be brave, but I believe in your integrity. Kwame, is that how to protect the public purse?
Yeah.
Is that how to say, listen, I'm incorruptible?
Baby, president in
is that how to call yourself a human rights lawyer? Is it, I am not corrupt, and I will never be corrupt. Now say President Kokai say apparently any politicians and one are corrupt now Ubia who won't be. Okay, he said it recently. And I think it was at the church program also. So after all these years of saying, say, listen, corruption is endemic, you are corruption fight, anti-corruption person, you had even gone to establish the special prosecutor's office. You don't come back and tell us that corruption, is endemic and it's all over the place. Same way President Akufo has said, after establishing the Office of Accountability or Castle, years on, he comes to say corruption was as old as Adam. And that if it's the proverbial apple in the Garden of Eden, cry the Gabriel. But all you need to do is say, oh, they call, go and come back another day. It's similar to what President Akufo.
Harry, young lady, ebesi, eti weno. Would you say BBA and to me, cause you be a better committee and a better friend, no FIC for better friend, and NIB for better friend, and OSP better friend.
No, I think we don't have to wait. The president has given us a direction and we because already he's cleared the lady. Do you understand? But it's up to you and I and others to say that, do you know something, Mr. President, we are not going to take this one. This is insulting. This is not good enough. And that set up way a public inquiry. Let's all watch on TV. If whoever is involved, let the person go down. Will the police be able to prosecute? Would they be able to prosecute?
Yes, they can.
the space. So which one are you believing now as the president? Are you believing in a criminal case that at the end of the day the court is going to establish the lady's integrity, say Irian Isika? And then that wouldn't have proven where the lady got her money from. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't have proven where the lady got her money from. If we are Sika of fear, $100 million, $1 million. And then 300,000 euros.
Mm-hmm.
And CDs, unaccountable. Jewelry, but how about the money? What was that quantum of money doing in her house? And if it was genuine, why would you keep it at a place like that for somebody to come and steal? You see, the president's posturing that people have reacted, saying, hey, Papa, how can it
okay, Larry. Me na wase na yenhwenia in the coming days no de besie.
Okay, master. Why?
Me to me da se pa, bro, me da se. Okay. Larry Dogbey na ye ne twetwe enkomo no wo ye editor ma the Herald. Na ye ne no twetwe enkomo no.
OKFM 101.7